Hey boys and girls, I wanted to tell you that I have seen a bunch of your memory maps. We have some in our scrapbook that I've put in there, and a lot of friends are showing their memories on our Flipgrid. So if you've not shown your memory map and told us about your favorite memory on Flipgrid, do that because we love hearing about them. So if you remember, Miss Harris made mine last week, and I told you about one of my memories when I went fishing with my friend Jeff and Monsignor. So I had shown you last week how I was going to take that memory, and I sketched it out. So I'm going to go back to that book and just remind you of my sketches. So remember, here we are in the car driving with Monsignor to the lake. That's how my story starts out. And then we're getting all of our stuff in the boat, in the lake, getting ready to go out and fish. And then here we are all sitting in the boat waiting. It was a really hot day and we were waiting for a long time. There weren't any bites. And then all of a sudden I got a fish and I yelled, I got one. But it was really hard to reel in, so Monsignor had to help me. But then when it came up out of the water, it was a big brown trout. Okay, so then we went back to his house and took a picture of me with my big fish. All right, so there's my sketches, and I know you've done your sketches too. So I wanted to remind you of all the steps that we do for writing a story, especially a fiction story. So the first thing we're gonna do is make up pretend characters. Now, this story is actually about me and my best friend Jeff when I was a kid. Those are real people, but we need this to be a pretend story. So guess what's the only thing we have to do is we're gonna change the characters' names. So I'm gonna give my characters the names Cherish and Bailey. Instead of Jeff and I, it's gonna be all about Cherish and Bailey, okay? So I'm gonna tell about how Cherish and Bailey were driving to the lake with Monsignor to go fishing one early morning. And then, okay, we already gave our characters the name. So then it says, imagine the adventures that they go on. So I've already come up with my adventure from my memory map of when they go fishing. Okay, touch and tell. Remember, I already touched it and retold you the whole story part by part. And so I've already done my sketches. So the last thing that I have left to do is write. Okay, so again, just how I told my story out loud. Okay, one early summer morning. I'm not going to say I was going fishing. I'm going to say one early summer morning, Cherish and Bailey were going fishing with Monsignor. So I'm just going to write this one page for you. Morning. Cherish and Bailey were going fishing with their friend Monsignor. Okay, so that's how my story starts out. So remember, when I go to the next page, I'm not going to say we put all of our stuff in the boat. I'm going to say they put all of their stuff in the boat. They got to the lake. They loaded up the boat. Right? So I'm going to keep going like that with my whole story, but remember, you're going to make up a character's names. So if it's about you and your brother, you're going to give you and your brother pretend names, okay? If it's about you and your dog, you're going to give yourself a different name, and your dog's going to have a new name, all right? You're going to pretend like you're writing a fiction story about other characters, all right? So I can't wait to hear about those. Send me some pictures or some videos of you reading your story. I would love to hear them. All right, before we go, let's see who our secret students are for writing today. So we have Eli and Bryson. Congratulations, Eli and Bryson. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.